So like I said, mainly, I do want to start getting those abilities. I don't recall what actually even does it. I have a list ready to go though when I need it. But it's just a matter of having the party member get hit by an attack, and that attack gets registered if it's a genome one. So that is what I will be doing now. And like I said previously, there is a pretty high chance that I will max out a lot of jobs, since we can get pretty good experience now. And then we will continue to the Earth Crystal. Yo, check it out, I'm here in the Wind Temple. We need one more genome. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for, actually. This one is like the main genome that takes a little bit more thought to get, but I wanted to really show off, generally speaking, how this works. I think we'll probably see it a little bit later on, but it, just a quick one, and I'll show you the grinding I've done. You can imagine, yes, I have gotten all of the jobs we currently have up to... Oh, dead. It's fine. Maybe I should have charmed everyone for what I need to do. Everyone gets a little charm. And then, we can... Not spiritism. Resurrect. Everyone's feeling better. Everyone's feeling love tonight. Alright, that's all we needed. So, you know, get hit by the attack, we now have the genome available to us. That's the extent of it. Who's charmed here? Oh, two of them are charmed. Well, we should be fine to slap these ones. I wanted to... Wait a minute. Okay, get those guys out of the way. I wanted to show off genome abilities. We have a good handful of them. I'll show off more what we need to do, but not what we need to do, but I'll show it off more so in the D journal, because that would be a bit easier to see. But we got White Wind, which restores all targets' HP, an amount equal to the user's current HP. Pretty good, and basically this allows the vampire class to have a form of healing. It is expensive, 40 MP is a bit much, but it kind of gives us just an opportunity to not really worry about having a dedicated healer in the party. Not that it matters too much right now, but we have that option, which is important and kind of how I'm envisioning doing stuff at the moment is related to having a vampire in the party. Whether or not that works, we'll see. Abilities, I grinded out all of these. I just used a list. A lot of them are kind of like straightforward upgrades. 2 potions combined make a 300 HP potion, where like I think a potion does 100 by itself. So all these are kind of normal. I don't really know if there's any benefit to doing like the status ailment ones, because it just cures blind, and like a normal eye drop does the same thing. So like all of those are a little bit boosted. Also, like there's these cure poison and cure blind alternatives, which do some HP plus doing the status ailment cure. We used this before. Resurrect, reincarnate, basically just super good. Phoenix Downs, great options. The thing that sucks, even though we have this list, is that in combat we don't have a great way of like looking at this. So if I don't remember how to do a resurrect using a Phoenix Down and a potion, then that sucks for me, which is why I have a link to it on my phone just in case. These ones are pretty good. Water of Life gives regen effect. We saw that in the Salve Maker boss fight, and it's potion and high potion, not bad. Font of Life, re-raise effect on target, high potion, X potion. Basically, that's a Phoenix Right, Ace Attorney. That's it. A Phoenix Down is like preemptively on a party member if they have this on. So if they get KO, they will oh my god, I can talk. Give me a minute. Let me dial it back. If that party member gets KO'd, they will immediately resurrect with the re-raise effect. Easy stuff. Resist status ailments. I don't think it makes you, like, immune. Oh, it does make you immune. Good stuff. Elixirs for big MP and HP restoration. Smelling salt is like a catch-all status ailment. Variety. I don't think it's all of them, but it's a big amount. All of these Vims are, like, a certain amount of physical attack up. Mainly, Dragon Vim's gonna be the one that gives you the most. Aura is magic attack up, same thing, gives you the most. It's kind of all over the place as to like what percentile it is. Coding is defense, physical defense. Soul is magical defense. Banes to make targets vulnerable to elements, which is nice if you're going to just start spamming an element. You don't really have to worry about actually finding weaknesses, especially if a target doesn't have any weaknesses. Resist fire. Also, does full immunity. I thought that would have been like half damage. Giant's Draft is the big one. Doubles maximum HP and restores all HP to target. So it's basically that ability that Spirit Master has, except it also actually fully recovers their HP. And they will just have this. I don't know if it lasts when they get KO'd, but, I mean, hopefully they won't. Dragon Fang, if you can imagine, is a pretty expensive crafting tool. Turtle Split lowers target's physical defense for 4 turns. Haste Brew raises speed, raises target's elemental attacks. Dark Breath was what was used in the Salvemaker fight. Damage equal to user's maximum HP minus current HP on target. Shadow Flare, big dark damage. Dragon Breath, damage equal to user's current HP on target. That combined with the Giant's Draft is nice. All of these are just elemental damage types. We used Pantheon's Wrath before. And then Squib is really funny. So this is basically what you get when you fail to compound something with Salvemaker. And it says that right there. Inflicts slight damage and makes target more likely to be attacked. But because it's what you get for failing, they basically just listed off every failed combination. So this has like 36 pages of just random shit. Compared to like real things they have, like here it is. You only use those items. And then Genome, we got Curse. The thing with Vampire basically is status ailments and stat lowering moves. So lowers target's physical attack and physical defense by 25%. Not bad. Venom, same damage as a conventional attack and inflicts poison. High probability on target. If we look at this in battle, high probability basically means 75%. Deal the same damage as conventional attack and confuses target. 75% probability. Dual attack. Randomly unleashes 2 physical attacks on all enemies. I believe this was a 0.65 damage decrease. Again, it gives you a bit more detail in battle. Chomp reduces target's HP to 1, 50% chance. Does not work on bosses, so kind of useless, honestly. Paralyzing Pollen, conventional attack, high probability. Fireball, this is a very good one. Target one enemy with a fire-based physical attack that ignores physical defense. Now, this is the thing with Vampire and basically all monster attacks that I kind of got thrown for a loop with when we were fighting some of the harder crystal bosses, basically, is that basically all monster attacks are physical, and that's going to be the case for like all of these genome abilities except for a handful, but they will specify it's a magic attack. So like Fireball does fire damage, but it is still physical. Earthquake, earth-based physical attack on all enemies. Sandstorm, earth-based physical attack on all enemies, then inflicts blind. Medium probability is 50%. I like how these don't say conventional attack, so I have no idea what changes they're like. I would assume it's probably a bit less since it's all enemies, but whatever. Gastro Juices deal the same damage as a conventional attack to all enemies and lowers their physical defense by 25%. If you want just a lower defense and still get some momentum with attacking. White Wind HP of all allies but a user's current amount of HP. This is, even if you don't have your full HP on your vampire, this is still not awful because you can basically double it up. So if you use like 2 white winds, you're gonna like get your HP back up pretty quick. It's pretty good. And if you have like salve maker to kind of help with that a little bit, that's not bad either. Or just anything that can make it so the vampire doesn't get targeted. Lullaby, sleep on all enemies, 50% probability, Hellfire unleashes a fire-based physical attack on all enemies. And I think that's everything I have right now. Mainly the important stuff though. I did finish, or maybe not finish, but I did get my everything buyable that's important from the minigame. And I did that by proving I was Praline's #1 fan. Check it out. Now loading. I forgot how long it takes to load. Loving the Crossfire. S rank. SSS rank. I wish you could see what your like score was, or like what gave you that score. I believe I only missed 1 note during this, and that's kind of a shame because I was really feeling it. I don't think I'll ever pop off as hard as that. But yeah, and I got the rewards for that. So when we unlock these, we probably will be able to get more of those notes, and then that's when I'll decide to actually read those. And I did not touch the ship because I just don't care. I don't like it. I did also see that you can get back into the ship by pressing Y on here to enter airship. So straightforward. We got everything else we wanted. I have everyone set up as Swordmaster, Vampire, Templar, Salve Maker. Like I said, I did, in fact, max out everything for everyone. So that is done. Ability-wise, I wanted to try Stand Ground. 75% chance to survive with 1 HP. If we're just constantly healing that up, we should be able to just, like, tank those hits and try the, Worm move. Also, with, Miscellany, we could try Prayer, and I think that will still raise that chance higher for survivability. I, think the Worm turns, that's the one. If hit by an enemy attack when your HP is below. Like, as long as we survive, I think that will work. 7.5 times the damage of a conventional attack might be a bit much, but I thought it would be fun. And actually, that's another thing, but we'll look at that in a moment. The reason everyone was at low health was not because I wanted to do the MP free in a pinch thing. It was mainly because I'm not allowed to sleep in a bed. Oh look, you're back to working. Because this happened. What are nemesises? Nemesis. Powerful enemies, unspeakable evil that travel through dreams. When an asterisk holder sleeps on a nightmare pillow, one just might appear. Overpowering a nemesis is no easy feat, but doing so may reward even greater power. The game won't end if your party is wiped out, though. Whether your venture is truly a nightmare or not is up to you. It said there are also nemesises hiding in dungeons anywhere in the world. They won't give chase to fleeing opponents, so if you're caught unprepared, keep a cool head and make a run for it. Hiding in dungeons. I don't know, like, if that's all dungeons, but we can, let's stay the night real quick, and then we will give that a shot. I believe, unless if I'm getting this confused with how it worked in Bravely Second. Is there like a weirdo up there? I remember if you kids were up there before. I don't remember if it's the same as how it works in Bravely Second. I believe they used to be, like, enemies that roamed Norende. But it, they changed it to be this weird thing. So we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna put this out there. I don't think it's gonna work out. Like, look at this dude. Belphegor? Just give us a quick examine here. If I remember right, these guys have, like, extreme gimmicks attached to them. So, that's kind of the main issue with trying to deal with them, I believe. I don't even know if we can steal anything. I gave, Agnès the raw blind thing because I don't know, I figured she can do it when she doesn't have to heal. They weren't carrying anything. Look at that HP pool. Weak to lightning, aerial. Like I said, we're probably not going to be able to handle this very well. But we can give it a shot. Pray. See if we can poison. Try first aid. Good guards. He also seems to be healing off of that, actually. So that doesn't seem to be the way to go. Just any attacks. I don't think this one's gonna work out. I'm assuming he's weak to lightning, and that's like the one thing we don't have. We can try a fireball. I wish I knew how to make things. I just looked at that list, but it ain't gonna be easy. For weakness, I think it would be like Fulmer into something. That makes a squib, so that's useless. See, again, that's the problem. We're not gonna really worry too much about it. Big damage. Let's get out of there. I have no idea what Sloth was. Oh, that made me water weak. Just generally weak. So, you know, that's very magic-based. Also, though... Ah, I got an achievement. Ain't that nice? Wonder. I think the spells that guy has are, genomable. Is that the right way to say that? We did not get it. And I think that's because, I might take a minute to try to do that, actually. We didn't get it because Ringabel died with Vampire, which, basically, there's, like, weird things. Like, if you die, or I think even if you get a certain status ailment on you when you have the genome suck, it doesn't, transfer to you. So... Also, if you, like, block it with Rampart or anything like that. So it's gonna be kind of weird to try to get those, but I think we can. So... I am going to actually give that a shot. I'm actually not even sure if it's going to be the same dude. Oh! Did I use up the Pello? Oh. Oh no. Did it save when I did that? Because I might try to, Oh, I mean, I was from an autosave too. I didn't realize they were usable. How do I, How do I get one back? I mean, I'm sure there's a way, but I kind of wish I would have taken advantage of it. I do have a load. I do have an actual save file, not an autosave that I can use. I am going to still see if I can try to do something with that. Because it would be nice to get those genomes right now. Glad stand ground worked. Is the resist stopping that from... I wish I could see, because we should have gotten those genomes. Unless if I didn't change my abilities. But, like, Ring a Bell should have done it. I think the resist... The status ailments actually... screws me out of that. Which is a shame if that's the case. No, everyone had genome drain. Except you. But the people that were around did. And they weren't able to drain that genome. Which is a shame, because we would have gotten, I think, 2 out of that one. Which I think I would have taken as good enough. Wait, maybe we did. Nope, that's just my white wind. So yeah, we should be able to get those, like, really high-level spells. But it, didn't work, and I'm gonna say it's going to take a little too much effort to make it worthwhile. I might work out a way to try to do it. Like, we can obviously do it whenever we want. But it's not really working out right now. So we will table that for the moment. I guess, technically, I wouldn't have gotten the, Yep, there it is, Nightmare Pillows. I wouldn't have gotten it with Tiz because I did put the Ice Flame Shield on. I mean, I could definitely do a better setup to, try to do that. But for now, we'll just take what we got. I mean, obviously trying to tank the hits with a 75% chance of tanking the hit is a little bit of a dicey way to deal with it. It's a shame the resistance seems to, like, nullify it or something. Maybe I'm just not understanding how it works. Doesn't matter. Like I said, we'll figure it out later. Put some combat back on, and we will move on. So, yeah, we're here. I think I got my gastro acid from in here. There is something I'm looking for that's here, but it might not be here yet. Because I didn't run into it. It might also be on the 2nd floor. This guy. You can imagine, stanky gastric worm is how I got gastro acid. We don't have to actually run away because we do have the flee ability if I want to be cheeky with it. Can't be that cheeky. Dia's a little slow. A lot of stairs around here. Where the heck am I going? Also, I might as well do my, For now, we're not using Raw Blind, so we can toss that on and not even bother with anything else, because we don't need anything else. I think we can just brute force attack, honestly. I think, well, you're not in a great position for that because I gave you the staff. We'll see what happens. Let's throw some desperation out, why not? I might think we're too powerful when we really aren't. Good revenge. Good acid. Turns out we're not powerful enough. Who would have thought? But it's okay, I got a fireball. Why not? See how that works. This is what I get when I don't have a good setup for just dealing with enemies quicker. This isn't doing great because I do just have the staffs on. Good thing I have stand ground. Oh, we're doing fine. Everything's good. I'm just lazy with it. Let's attack him. Just desperation. Get it done. I don't think Desperation's also doing that great because I lower my physical defense a little bit with the first hit. It's doing good enough. See, we can handle combat. Don't worry about anything that happened there. Wasn't... This is why we fleet, because I don't want to deal with it. I decided to be lazy with it. The perfect excuse too, since we are dying. We're okay. We're at, I think, the level range here, right? We're a little over level. A little bit. Sure, we'll be fine. Why is this area so large and in charge? Ah! Dragon! Male dragon. Gonna bail from him. You can imagine he's just very defensive. And powerful. Couldn't run away. Good thing I can flee. This is what I get for not having a healer on. I did buy a lot of Phoenix Downs before. I did not, actually. I only have a little bit of Phoenix Downs. This is me being really lazy, but I want to still have combat available just in case if the thing I think I need to run into is around. That guy's here. I'm gonna assume Earth. We'll talk to you first, figure it out. Probably shouldn't have healed in. Bear qualifications. Oh, Thunder, mouthpiece of Deus Ex. Now, I don't. Great window shopper. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get real lazy with it. I think we can just put on a, Thunder Charm. Tizzle survive. I don't care. Everyone else can die. It's fine. Didn't mean to window shop again. Sorry, dude. But we have Earth. The first guy we got was an Earth one. Okay, what do we got? Persona 4? Never mind. That looks like a freaking Pikmin boss. Barely survived. We also got to stand ground.
Splendid.
Good job, Tiz. And now summon Deus Ex Machina. Pretty cool. We'll use our Phoenix Downs, whatever. I did make... Oh, you're alive. Duh. I, did also make a shit ton of money, so I could just buy, like, every item that's in the game. Or, like, in all the shops, like, equipment-wise. Because I don't know if I want to, like, 100% the D-Journal or not. But I figured I might as well buy stuff just for the hell of it. And also, if we want to buy a shit ton of stuff so we can pull off a, good salve maker without me being silly. Okay, bye, Agnès. Sorry. If only I was fast enough to flee. Good thing we have, loads of cash. It's funny, I think the Phoenix Down actually, healed the same amount of HP that it would have with the healing lure, even though Agnès was too dead to use her ability. Just a fun little detail there. The Dallas. I actually have no idea if you have anything useful. We might try to see what you got. Or just a silly cowboy. why not? Weak to earth. He's a beast. Ah, he's killing me. Select the target. We will get Agnès back in action. And you will work on that. Okay, stand ground didn't work. And that was way too much damage. He's too powerful. Like a little slap. Try a little resurrect. We're doing great. We're doing amazing. I have white mage on Agnès. She might be able to handle it. Like a little poke. She can dispel to calm this fucker down, hopefully. Alright, we got a poison off. He's dispelled. Honestly, he's doing so much damage, the worm move would have worked wonderfully. I just didn't think it would have been an option, so let's try that. Let's get off a, this one guy. He's too strong. My white wind. Might get a resurrect ready, just in case. See how useful white wind is? See, so that doesn't work if we're at above 20%. So that's kind of a sucky move then. Like, we have to get lucky with stand ground, which is, like, potentially possible. Depending on the situation. I think we have all this poison. I'm gonna just like treat myself. Actually, I wonder. One more attempt to do something silly. Treat. Yeah, taking damage while HP is critical. That sounds completely different from the full thing here. I guess, okay, I guess I get it. I wonder, though... I want to get stupid with it. I have an idea. Yeah, we're going to do treat, which I think will get us above critical, but... No, wait, show. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about how I want. I'm in critical when I use the move. Same turn I use the move. I treat to get myself back up. And I'm being just a little bit silly. We resurrect just in case. Does treat not work right now? Well, yeah. Did I not use treat? Did I forget to use treat? It's fine, he's almost dead. Resurrect. We did it! We won! What an easy fight. Okay, there's some shenanigans. It can still work. With stand ground, it could still totally work. The main alternative, and kind of an idea I had, was to do regen. Which I just need to remember what that combination was. It was like high potion and normal potion or something. If Medea has that, she will always be in a state of not at 1 HP, so the stand ground potentially could work. So that's an option. I don't think this is a good strategy at all. Yo, this is our chance. This is our chance. We can do it again. I think we're gonna just run away. He definitely didn't seem like he had moves that would allow us to get anything from Genome. Not that I can think of. What is... Oh, I didn't walk that way. I'm stupid. I'm a silly Billy. There's nothing else over here? No, okay. It's not, like, a great strategy to build around. Dude, I just don't want to deal with you guys. Get out of here. They're all defaulting, and I'm getting out. God, I still had resist lightning on. Go around. Where am I? I'm starting to really think that the other enemies that should be here just aren't. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm assuming it's a scorpion. It's already over here? Oh my god. Oh, I see. And then this should lead to that other treasure chest. This area is more loopy than I expected. Ah, I'm getting the rush down. Agnès, please. Kiku Ichimonji. Don't know if that's a good one. Not. But look how sharp it is. Also, the silver stuff is just not really useful at all at this point. It's pretty low damage output. I guess it does have special effects like the resist darkness, which, you know, could be potentially useful in a given situation. I have no idea where we're going right now. Okay, this is just another chest. We want to go back up. Ancient bow. No, thank you. Leave me alone. Oh gosh, that Counter-Strike, I might as well have stayed in. I'm gonna just let Agnès kind of chill as is for now. I think. I'm gonna go back to this upper floor that I didn't go. I don't think I went to. Agnès doesn't need to be alive. I just need someone to be okay as we zoom through here. Gosh, there's way more floor here than I anticipated. I just want to make sure that there's no one else that I want to see here. I'm pretty convinced there isn't. I might just turn off the combat at the moment. 'Cause I'm not in the mood to fight. I don't really have everyone set up in a way that facilitates a decent, like, straight up brawl with normal enemies. It's more focused in on doing other stuff, which is kind of where that, like, is gonna be a bit of a struggle. Ooh, Dark Shield. I wonder if that resists darkness. Nullifies darkness. Ooh, look how fancy that is. Could be useful later. That's a special tool we'll use later.